back to the channel, guys. Starman here. Good to have you back and tuning in. Today we've got a binder update video. We are going to be going back to my WOTC Black Star promo binder and we're going to be adding in 8 new cards that I've just purchased. I'm very excited. This will bring my total tally up to 48 Black Star promos. We are almost there. We've got 6 more to go to complete the set. Alright, let's get into it.
Excuse me, Starman. What's a WOTC Black Star promo? Funny you should mention that, Barry, you cheeky boy. We're going to go into the history now of the Black Star promos and have a look at how Wizards of the Coast pushed them out through the different seasons and the different years. It was only for a short amount of time, so let's go back and have a bit of a look at the history of when some of those promos came out. Okay, let me take you back to March 1999, where they sent out prototype decks to participating local game shops and Toys R Us US stores. Now, these organisers were known as the gym leaders. At each store, they were sent copies of either Trainer Deck A or Trainer Deck B. Pewter City, obviously with Brock, and Cerulean City linked with Misty. These prototype decks were not ever meant to be sold and they weren't ever sold on the shelves. They were purely meant for organisers to get familiar with the game and provide a deck with the organisers to play against each other. Trainer Deck A was actually very limited and not sent out to a lot of shops, so if you do have a version of that deck, it is far more rarer. Each of these decks contained 60 cards. They are the same as the base set, pretty much identical on the front. However, the back of each card had a red border and it said Trainer Deck A or Trainer Deck B printed on them. Trainer Deck A featured a Machamp, this was for Brock's deck, and Trainer Deck B featured a Blastoise, which was for Misty's deck. Both decks featured these non-holographic cards because it was part of the prototype or demo product. Pokemon Leagues officially started in June 1999. This was around the same time when Nintendo were trying to raise awareness and they pushed out a tournament called the Pokemon League Summer Training Tour. That tour started off in the Mall of America in Minnesota and that started on the 10th of July 1999. At this time there was a lot of buzz around this tournament. They visited 19 different cities and the tournament went until around September of that same year. It was an opportunity for kids aged between 7 and 14 to participate in both Game Boy and TCG tournaments. And those participants received the Jigglypuff promo that would later be distributed with the Pokemon the First Movie soundtrack. Leagues would eventually be held in the following locations: all of the Wizards of the Coast stores, there were select Gamekeeper shops as well, Books A Million, Toys R Us in the US, Hastings, and a variety of Premier Hobby and game stores. The league structure. The league structure was broken into different years, with each year featuring multiple seasons. The seasons were roughly around 6 to 8 weeks long, and each week there were 1 to 2 nights per week that the players could attend. They'd go there, they would battle. Players were given a badge book. They used that to collate all of their progress throughout that year. As the seasons went on, each of those leagues featured different additional promos and badges, and these were added to the league's distribution and player activities. So this is where a lot of players gathered and collected those awesome Wizards of the Coast Black Star promo cards. Within each season there was a designated promo card and players had to earn points towards earning their badges and earning this promo card through a variety of different ways. It was a really cool process at the time. For attendance, you were awarded with 10 points. If you brought someone new, you also got 10 points. The other ways you got points was playing games against each other, okay, so the winners got points, completing full sets of cards, completing player activities, helping the gym leaders also got you 10 points, teaching the game to a new player, and trading a Pokemon card. These points were then represented by stamps, with each stamp equaling 10 points. During the first year of the Pokemon Leagues, the badges were earned every 500 points, and they also brought out TMs, otherwise known as technical machines, which were awarded every 200 points after each badge. The TMs were basically a little bit of advice from the gym leaders, and that was to help people on how to be a better player. In total, there were 16 TMs, but they were phased out after the first year. If players didn't get enough points or earn them within the season to obtain a badge before the following season started, their points would then roll over to the next season. For year 2 though, the point system changed a little bit. The first badge only took 400 points to earn, but the second would then take an additional 430 points, and so on. The TMs were done away with, they got rid of those, and instead for every 50 points in excess after a badge was obtained, 10 points would then roll over to the next season. Season 1 was the Zephyr badge, which took 400 points, and then the last badge for that season was the Rising badge for Season 8. That took 1,100 points to earn. Promo cards were given away when a certain number of points were accumulated. These were tracked via the promo tracking stickers that were on the back of the player's badge book. Players could earn up to 2 promo cards per tracker. One copy was given at 250 points and the second at 500 points. To encourage players to join the Pokemon Leagues, as Year 1 kicked off in the year 2000, a non-Holo Mew promo was distributed to all players who joined a league starting in January of that year. This was also advertised via the promo card packages given to attendants of the Pokemon The First Movie. This Mew would later be distributed in April 2000's Pokemon League. Here are some of the Wizards of the Coast Black Star promos from their first year. First off the bat is the Ivy Pikachu, as it's known in the English series. However, it was first introduced in 1996 alongside the Jigglypuff through Koro Koro comic. The one that we know as Ivy Pikachu though came about in July of 1999 through the Pokemon League. In the second year there were 8 different Black Star promos, and they were tied to each badge in the player's badge book. Togepi was with the Zephyr badge, Cleffa the Hive badge, Smeagol, Goldenrod City, Scizor, Ecruteak City, Pichu, Mineral badge, Igglybuff, the Storm badge, Hitmontop, the Glacier badge, and finally Mischievous, the Rising badge. Lastly, during the summer of 2001, 3 additional Pikachu promos were distributed to League participants. The Flying Pikachu number 25, Pikachu number 26, and Surfing Pikachu number 28. The succession. Wizards of the Coast's Pokemon Leagues would be succeeded by the Energize Your Game series in January 2002, which is the 3rd year of the promos. This would then be followed up by the 4th year, which was called Battle Zone series, which would be cut short eventually by Wizards losing the Pokemon TCG license in June 2003. Alright guys, here we go. Here is the first one off the bat. This is the Mew holographic. This is from the Pokemon League, April 2000. How good. The non-holo version did come out first, and then they brought out this holographic version, which is absolutely beautiful. I did used to have this card. I had it graded in a 9, I think, from memory, maybe an 8, and then I sold that. So I bought just a unslabbed version and needed to add that to the binder. So yeah, this is number 9. We've got the Dark Persian. This one's really cool. It was from the Nintendo Power Magazine, August 2000. So just think back, guys, like a lot of these promo cards came out in a very short span of time between 1999 and 2003, and you just got to remember that when the Wizards of the Coast boys did end up folding and selling up shop, that was at the end of their E-Series, and the last few cards in the Wizards of the Coast set, which we'll get to in a sec when we get into the binder, you'll notice that the last 4, I think, had the E-Series logo on there. All right, and then obviously they lost the rights to continue, like I said earlier. So yeah, they lost the rights and they no longer were able to print and create the Black Star promos that we have here. Dark Persian is amazing, love it. And they took Giovanni out of that as well. And now Dark Persian, that was number 17. Yes, number 17. All right, Flying Pikachu, number 25. How good is that? Check that out, guys. Flying Pikachu, number 25. It's in pretty good condition. I've managed to pick out some nice ones here. That splodge is on the sleeve, so don't freak out. Don't freak out. yeah, Flying Pikachu. This was part of the Pokemon League as well, August 2001. Stay there! This was Pokemon League, April 2002. Cannot believe that. I was in year 7. Scyther, number 45. How good is that? Doing Slashing Strike. It's in pretty good condition, guys. I'm super happy with the find. Little nick down here in this bottom corner and on the other side as well. So a little bit of whitening on those corners, a little bit of edge wear, and up here as well on the top. But other than that, guys, it's a pretty clean card. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. This one's really cool. We got Articuno. This was Pokemon League. Okay, Pokemon League, July 2002. Very, very nice. Number 48, Articuno. How good is that? This one took me a while to find. There were a few out there, but they weren't in great condition. So I just waited until I could find one that was in decent condition. Oh no, not a speck down there. Just a bit of dust. Yeah, a couple little scratches, but it's not too bad. I'm stoked that I was able to get this one. And guys, these, some of these are pretty tricky to come across. They're not easy finds. You do have to hunt around. You do have to do your research. So yeah. All right, number 49, Snorlax. This one is pretty expensive. You wouldn't think it, but yeah, it is. So Snorlax, this was August 2002, just after the Articuno. So this was the next promo that came out, straight after the Articuno. And this was Pokemon League, obviously. Okay. So yeah, Craig's the illustrator. Snorlax sleeping there. Love it. And he's got a little Eevee next to him. So yeah, good condition. I was happy with this find. Again, this one's pretty expensive. Yeah, you just got to find the right looks. Find the right ones. Okay, last two. Okay, Ho-Oh. E-Series symbol down the bottom there. That's what I was talking about. So that was the last set that the WOTC boys brought out with like Aquapolis and all that kind of stuff, I think. So number 52. This is right towards the end. There was the last 4 cards, excluding the Ancient Mew, which some people say is the 54th card out of the set. So technically there is 53, but some people like to include the Ancient Mew, 54. So yeah, the last 4 cards were all E-Series. So there was the Ho-Oh, there was a Rapidash, there was the Suicune, and there was one other one. My memory fades me. But this one was from the Pokemon Center in New York. So the New York Pokemon Center released a few promo cards with their stamp. You can get this card without the Pokemon Center New York logo there, but this one is from there. So I thought I would try and grab that one instead because I thought that was a bit cooler, a little bit more interesting. A little bit of whitening down the bottom left and right corner and in the middle as well. Bit of edge wear up the top too. But yeah, you're going to get that with some of these cards, guys, because they're very old. Okay, these are vintage cards. All right, I'm going to pop the Ho-Oh just there. All right, and the last one, before we chuck them in the binder, guys, we've got the Suicune, which is so cool. Number 53. So this is technically the last card with the WOTC Black Star promo set, if you're not including the Mew. All right, so this is the Suicune, obviously E-Series as well. And this was from the Celebi, the Voice of the Forest DVD release. So yeah, this came out with the movie. Pretty cool. Pokemon Forever. Celebi, that's the other one. That's the E-Series. Yes, Celebi is just before the Ho-Oh. I think it's the first one out of the last 4 for the E-Series cards. Celebi, that's right. And that got released with the movie, The Voice of the Forest. Yeah, so this is really cool, guys. Good condition as well, except the top part. But yeah, a lot of edge wear with this one. It was really hard to find. The front's quite nice. It was really hard to find like a gem mint perfect one. And if you did find it, you're paying like extreme amounts of money to get it. So yeah, I was happy with this find. Oh, I forgot to say the Ho-Oh. This one was with the Nintendo Power magazine, November 2002. So yeah. All right, there it is, guys. Let's get them into the binder. All right, guys, here we go. Adding to the binder. So there is the Mew Hollow. Gonna remove that. Bang, go straight in there at number 9. First page complete. Get in, lads, get in. All complete. First 9, love it. All right, now we're jumping over to the second page. Dark Persian, let's remove the tag there. Dark Persian number 17 goes in between Computer Error and Team Rocket's Meowth, which is really cool. I'll just shuffle that over so you can see a little bit. I need the Mewtwo number 12 and the Venusaur holographic. This one is so expensive. Oh my gosh. And this one as well. Both really expensive. Haven't touched them yet. Rest of the page is complete. Okay, jumping over to the third page. We've got Birthday Pikachu and Flying Pikachu. So Flying Pikachu is going in. We do have the other Pikachus. Okay, we've got number 26, 27. We've got Surfing as well, but we are missing the Birthday Pika. Drop a comment. Anyone know who someone has it? Let me know. Rest of that page is complete. Just one more. Okay, this one here, guys. We have got Scyther to add. We are hunting the Poké Center and the Lucky Stadium. These came out, I think, in the New York Poké Center. Extremely difficult to get, guys. I don't think I'll ever get them. They are stupidly expensive. So that is on the back burner, but we can definitely add Scyther to the list. Number 45. In you go, Scyther. Love it. We just need the other Mew as well to finish this page, plus the Lucky Stadium and Poké Center. I don't think I'll ever get those. They are crazy, crazy hard to find. Okay, turning the page to the last page. Oh, bit of jungle there for you guys. Ha. Okay, here we go, team. This is the last page. I've already got the Celebi. Okay, I've got the Rapidash. Okay, and that one's from the Poké Center New York as well. And there's my Ancient Mew, my original Ancient Mew from when I was a kid. So now I'm just going to add Snorlax because we've got that. Number 49. We've almost completed this one. No, we have Articuno. Adding Articuno to the binder there. Then we've got Ho-Oh as well. Absolutely buzzing, guys. Ho-Oh, Pokemon Center New York. I'm so happy that I found 2 with the Pokemon Center New York symbol. And then Suicune. Yes, get in. Pokemon Forever. Same with Celebi from the same movie, theatrical release, DVD, whatever you want to call it. There it is, number 53, all the way down there. And then we've got the Ancient Mew to finish off with. I am so happy, guys. So I have 6 more to collect. I've got 48 completed. We need the Mew, Lucky Stadium, Poké Center, the Birthday Pika, the Venusaur, and the Mewtwo to finish off with. I'm not going to go through the rest of the binder now, guys, because I have shown you all before. But that is it. That is it. 6 more to go. Oh my days. 6 more to go. And there's some other little sneakies for you guys. We've got some worlds there. We've got the Dark Charmeleon with the W symbol. We've got a Pikachu in Spanish. We've got Misty's Tears, the original Japanese Misty's Tears banned. That is a banned card. I'll let you work out why it got banned. And then we've got another little Suicune, different type of holo there. It's not a proper Black Star promo card, even though it's got a little symbol there. But yeah, all right, team. There it is, binder update complete. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, subscribe. If you haven't already as well, give the video a like. That really helps out. And drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I had a lot of fun editing and putting this video together. All right, Starman out. Peace.